and welcome to the wonderful world of WAGs. You know, people often ask me what it takes to be a WAG, and my answer is always style. You've got to have high heels, a short skirt, and a sexy little top. Take me tonight, I'm wearing my Charlton athletic bra. No cups and very little support. Well, my guest today is the gorgeous, glamorous WAG. She's sexy, she's sassy, and got a bit of a past. She's former girlfriend of Michael Essien, or is she? It's Cassie Sumner. Cheers, Cassie.
Thank you.
Welcome to WAG's world.
Thank you very much.
Well, and we're here tonight, especially for you, because it's your book launch. Loving it at Amica Club. It's really good here, isn't it? I can't wait.
It's lovely. It's very plush.
It's very plush. We're going to have one hell of a party.
Absolutely.
But first of all, we're going to talk about your book.
Okay.
Because actually, I thought you were so frank and honest.
Yeah.
And you spoke about you had a tough time with drugs, and you felt suicidal, and then you had the awful sex romp where they left you money, and it was, I mean, that is tough going, and you were so honest. I mean, what went on, Cassie? Were you really at the brink, at the rock bottom?
Basically, when I wrote this book, I wanted to write like a cautionary tale to younger girls, as I've got a 17-year-old sister, so it's more of a cautionary tale going out to younger girls aspiring to be models. So basically, I wanted to be frank. I mean, there is a really glamorous side to modelling and a fun side, and you can have an absolutely amazing time. But then there is a side that you can get caught up in, which is like quite corruptive, and you meet people that haven't got their best interests at heart for you, blah blah blah. So
it's quite really a false environment, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It can look so glamorous, and it isn't.
Yeah.
But I mean, for you to write that, I'm just thinking your family reading that, and about the drugs, and and that guy left money, and you felt so awful. I mean, how did your mum take to that, reading that?
Well,
did they know about it already?
No, they didn't. But they kind of knew that I was going through a time which was kind of sticky, and my mum never really understood my lifestyle. She didn't understand modelling, and she didn't understand what I was doing.
But it's so easy for girls to be caught up in that sort of lifestyle, isn't it, and get a bit lost.
When I started modelling, I was told to, in order to get more work, I needed to raise my profile, and in order to raise my profile, I needed to go out, be seen with the right people, be seen at the right places, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, I did it to excess, I got wrapped up in this whole little world which wasn't real. I thought all these people were my friends, and I really was very naive, and I think a lot of the things I did was through peer pressure, just because I didn't want to be the silly little girl from a small town who, said no to everything.
And how did you get out of that when you were hit, like you said in the book, you actually felt like you could commit suicide?
Yeah.
How did you then just get through that? Because I'm sure there's many people watching today that have felt that way.
Yeah, well, it was just, I'm stronger than I give myself credit for, I think, because I just woke up one day and I'd been feeling this way for quite a long time. I'd get really bad depression, and I'd get bad anxiety attacks and everything like that. So one day I just literally woke up and I just thought, this isn't me. I don't recognise myself anymore. This lifestyle isn't what I want, and just took myself out of it. So,
really? Well, you've done so well, Cassie, because here we are today. Everyone's here for you. But can I go back to when you were a little girl?
Yes.
And what kind of because you are so pretty, and what's your kind of perception of beauty? I mean, have you always thought you wanted to be a model? And
do you know what? When I was a little girl, I was very shy and introvert, and I didn't really say much, and I didn't have many friends, and I just get on with my schoolwork, didn't really say a thing. I always thought in the back of my mind, I always loved glamorous things. I loved catwalk modelling and glamorous magazines and things like that. So in the back of my mind,
and shopping. Did you like shopping?
I've always loved shopping.
Always loved shopping.
In the back of my mind, I always wanted to be a model, but I'd never say anything because I was scared that people would think that I was really up myself or something. So I'm not going to say that.
So did you ever, growing up, were you ever thinking you wanted to be a model, did you?
I always wanted to be a catwalk model, actually, but I was never skinny enough, and I was always a bit too busty and curvaceous, so it just...
And how did you get into the actual glamour modelling in the beginning?
I was scouted in Bluewater by an agent, and I went and did test shots with her, and you know, it all went really well, and I really loved the test shots and blah blah blah. And then she wasn't doing enough work for me, so I kind of like, right, okay, got myself into pagery. You know, I thought I knew everything back then. So I was like, I want to do pagery, so and I went to see Jeannie, and then I got
Jeannie Savage.
Jeannie Savage.
Yes, we know Jeannie.
She put me on pagery, and then I signed up with Yvonne Paul, who was excellent.
Oh, my old agent.
Oh, was she?
Yvonne Paul,
Yeah, she was so lovely.
Yeah, she looked after you.
Yeah, she did.
So when did you then, was your first sort of boyfriend? Did you have your first proper boyfriend?
I mean, my first proper boyfriend I was with for about 4 or 5 years. And,
Really?
Yeah, and he was from like quite a young age, about I think 16, 17.
Yeah.
Until more or less until I moved to London really, which was about 20. So
you thought he was the one, was it?
He was my first love. Like I still, you know,
We
never.
like that.
Yeah, we love our first love.
Are you still in touch, you know?
Yeah, we talk every now and then.
Really?
Yeah, he lives near my mum, so when I go down there sometimes, you know.
Oh, that's quite sweet.
Yeah, it's
Lovely.
sweet, yeah.
So when, because obviously you star of WAG's Boutique,
Yeah.
we all mainly know you from. I know you've done lots of other TV stuff.
Yeah.
So how did you get involved with that? And obviously you were seeing then Chelsea player Michael Essien.
Yeah.
So how did that show come about, and how did you feel about it?
Basically, I'd been with Michael for about probably 16 months prior to WAG Boutique.
Oh, really? 16
Yeah,
months?
yeah. Quite, like, all in all, we were together about 18, 19 months.
Wow.
So I wasn't really doing much modelling because, you know, I was content. And us girls do kind of put ourselves on the back burner.
We do.
When we're in a relationship.
Football, especially because footballers, your kind of life then revolves around them, the games.
Yeah, exactly.
That, yeah.
The games and them going away, and you know, they can't look after us at the cooking, and you know, welcome to our world. So I kind of and I didn't mind because I did really love him. And then my agent kind of proposed this show, WAG's Boutique, and I thought, you know what, I've been in the back burner for too long now. You know, it's time for me to do something for myself, and I'm really interested in fashion, and you know, it just
How
sounded...
did Michael feel about when you said you were going to do the show?
Well,
was he
first,
supportive?
he was very supportive, yeah, at first, and then he kind of found out what it entailed a little bit more, and he was getting a bit anxious, and he created problems in a relationship, and
because that was quite tough on you, because when in the middle of the show, I don't know if everyone knows, he then said a piece that he wasn't actually your boyfriend.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that must have been devastating, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very hard, but I kind of, by that time, I kind of knew what kind of man he was, you know, I'd kind of, you know...
And people that know you know the truth.
Absolutely, yeah.
Was there anyone that you didn't really get on with on that show?
I actually got on with everyone. I mean, I think I had a little tiff with each and every one of them at some stage, because unfortunately that's what I'm like. And especially working in such a close environment, you know, you're always going to have a little tiff or a little argument. But I can honestly say I've come away from WAG's Boutique with like no bad feeling about any of them. I think they're all really great girls.
You're still friends with them all, aren't you? You see them?
Yeah. Well, not all of them. Some more than others.
Yeah.
But yeah,
a lot of them are here tonight. It's a bit of a WAG's reunion.
It is. Yeah.
It's going to be great. And obviously, in your book, Loving It,
yes.
which I'm going to read. I want a signed copy, please.
Okay, no problem.
You've talked about quite a few famous lovers.
Yes.
So first of all, I've got to say Emmerdale man, Ben Freeman, because he's a bit of a hunk, isn't he?
Yeah. He's very dishy.
Where did you meet him?
Well, we met just at like I say, at a party.
As a party.
As you do. And we got on really, really well hit off, and went on a couple of dates, and then it kind of fizzled out, really. I mean, I didn't really want a relationship at that time anyway, but I did read in the paper a couple of days after our last date that he was seeing his ex-girlfriend again. At the same time that he was kind of dating me, so...
We don't like that cheat.
No.
Better off without him. Okay, and what about, Russel Brand, because obviously it's quite well publicised. He's a sex addict, isn't it? Was he a bit rampant?
I was seeing Russell for a year, and I mean, I was young, and Russell wasn't Russell Brand that he is now then. And I mean,
Was he not really famous back then?
Not really, no, he was not famous at all, really. But yeah, we were seeing each other dating for a year, and
Oh, really, for a year?
yeah, but it was just casual, you know, but nice. And we'd go for romantic dinners, and we'd go when he was doing a gig like stand-up comedy. I'd go with him. Really lovely. Didn't want anything serious, and he was the one that kind of said to me, "Oh, you know, like, I want you to be my girlfriend, blah, blah, blah." Soon as I was his girlfriend, like, I committed to him, and I thought he committed to me too. Like, 2 months into the relationship, he cheats on me. So that's just my bad luck with men.
I will never watch him again.
Don't listen to any of it.
I'm not liking Russell. Right, another one. I was a little bit shocked at this one, Cassie.
No, I know what you're going to say. And I wouldn't believe everything you read.
James Hewitt.
No, we didn't have a relationship.
But you were friends.
Yeah, we were friends. We went abroad together. I mean, we didn't have anything. It was platonic.
There's a bit of a royalty link because Prince Harry.
Yeah, very strange.
You met in a bar, was it?
Yeah, in a bar in China Whites.
China Whites, huh? I've never seen Prince Harry in China Whites.
No, neither had I. I've been there a couple of times before as well.
And obviously the chef, Christophe.
Yeah.
Was that a dating or was that?
That was just kind of like a bit of a fling.
Was it? Was he a hot Frenchman? Did he cook you?
Was. He was. Yeah, he cooked for me. Like, I went to his house, he cooked for me.
Does he live in Hertfordshire?
It was just too sexy, the way that he was cooking and things.
Can I tell you something? My friend went out with him and he really got on her nerves because she couldn't understand a word he said.
Yeah.
She kept saying, what?
No, he's just
Is that
over the top with romance. I mean, every girl likes to be wooed a little bit, but it's too much. It's a point where it's just embarrassing and just like,
oh, really?
Oh, shut up and kiss me because I don't want you to say anything else.
Yeah.
I don't want you to talk anymore.
Just do it.
So it was, no, he was nice, but yes, I've not had much luck really.
No, you haven't.
No.
Stick with lovely DJ Lee. I can't wait to meet Lee. He's here tonight, your man.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
And I've got to say, are you hoping, am I getting a hat or what?
Well, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see.
Oh, it'd be lovely. I hope so. It's nice to see you so happy. You look wonderful.
Thank you very much.
You look amazing, and I can't wait to party tonight.
I know, we're going to have fun, huh?
We're going to have great fun.
I haven't partied for ages, so I'm going to let my hair down.
Well, all the celebrities are coming tonight, Cassie. We've got a nice host, lots of champagne.
Yes.
So please join us for the second part of WAG's World, where we're going to party with Cassie at our amazing book launch. See you then. Well, we're here obviously for Cassie Sumner's book launch.
We
but
love Cassie.
I think you should write a book, Mark.
Listen, the only trouble is I would have to be dead to write the book because there's so many things that I know about celebrities, so many nights that I've had through my life in the music business and the nightclubs and the hotel industry. I'd be killed. I'd be killed with everything that I know. So
I want to hear these stories one
Baby,
day.
I'm going to have to retire or do it anonymously, but they'll all know who it is, so I'm afraid it's going to have to wait a little while.
As long as you don't mention me in Abu Dhabi when I went out
I won't
with you.
mention you in Abu Dhabi much.
Oh my God, it's Brian from Big Brother.
Oh my days, it's you.
Have you got a lady in your life at the minute? Any what's going on in the old love life?
The old love life. Women are too much trouble for me at the moment. I'm just staying single.
Because you were with one of the twins, weren't you? What happened there? You keeping it under your hat?
We just broke up, sort of thing. Like, we're still good mates though. I'm supposed to get with her tonight, but.
Oh,
But-
darling. And so everything's good in Brian's life, yeah?
Everything's good in Brian's life.
And I hope you're going to read Cassie Sumner's book.
Oh, blatantly, I'm going to be reading it from front cover to back cover.
Darling, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling nervous, but I've had a glass of champagne, so I'm hoping.
Good, so have I.
Very good.
And darling, how does it feel to be here tonight, knowing you've got your book and everyone's here for you?
Oh, it feels lovely because all my friends have turned up. I've got more friends on the way, so I'm just really pleased that everyone came for me, and I feel really honoured that they take their time out to come.
I do feel a bit nervous knowing what's in the book that people are going to be reading.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, of course. I felt I must have been really brave at the time to write it, and now I'm feeling a bit like I want the world to like swallow me up.
Hey, hi, Naheed.
Hi Lizzie, how are you?
not too clever today, actually.
Oh no, why is that?
We've had a little party. It was Cassie's book launch, and
Yeah,
a little bit
hello.
hungover.
Welcome to Good Vibes.
Thank you very much.
So I thought maybe we could do it with a bit of good vibes and make us feel better. Do you reckon?
This is brilliant, actually, for hangovers. I always
Is
get it on
it?
all the time. It gets your blood pumping around your system. Do you want to go and get changed?
I think we've got some outfits.
I think you have. Over this way.
Okay.
Hey, Pete! You look amazing. That's brilliant.
I'm ready for action.
I love girls who dress up. Climb on board.
Excellent. Just jump on here.
Yes, please.
Wow.
Unfortunately, I have to take my heels off.
Oh, what a shame.
So boring, isn't it?
I wish we could wear heels.
It would be perfect workout if you could. You can wear your full makeup and it won't run.
course.
All right,
Right, what do
so
we
you're
do?
going to press the start button, which is the top left. Immediately get up on your toes. Ooh, and then bend the knees. A little bit like being on a boat, but instead of rocking, you're vibrating all in.
I'm loving this.
It's great,
I like the
isn't it?
feeling. It's
nice.
weird.
Yeah.
Woo.
And the brilliant thing about it is you're working all your muscles at the same time, so it's a very high-speed workout. 25 minutes, you're out.
Baby, I like
Yeah,
it.
out.
It's got to get rid of the champagne from last night, you
I think
see.
it will. I think it will. It'll be really good for getting rid of hangovers, as I
Is
said
it?
before, yeah. After this, you'll just feel
This
amazing.
is a really weird
How does that feel?
Yeah, it's great.
All right, we're going to go
You can
into-
feel it working though, can't you?
Yeah, no, you
You're
really
not doing
can.
very much.
You're
but
not.
You can really.
You can't turn up and have a fag and a cake and just vibrate, I'm afraid. You have to do a little bit more than that.
Are we allowed
but
to have a little sip or something? Oh, no. Oh, it's not.
maybe afterwards. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right. This will test your shorts.
Okay. This will taste my shorts.
It will test your shorts. Ready? Big,
God.
deep squat. Down you go, girls.
Are you sure? There's a camera behind me.
Go on, I'll switch it on to repeat. Okay, so look straight ahead of you, pull the belly button in, really squeeze the bum. You're going to start pushing the plate away with your feet. Just stay there. Ready? We're going to bounce. Squeeze the bum. Up
we
you
on
come.
toes or not?
No, you're flat on your feet now. Up you come. Really squeeze the bum. Down and up slowly. Nice. Feel that, ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh,
it
good.
feels quite good. Is this going to lift my bottom so high? Will I have a bum like Tina Turner?
You will. My bottom lifted in a week of using
In a
it.
week?
In 1 week, my husband
Wow,
noticed.
that's amazing.
I know. Keep pulling the belly button in.
Oh, God, you can feel
Lovely.
it.
Can't you just?
Oh, baby.
All right, let's come up a little bit
feeling the
higher.
burn.
Just to about there. Now hold it there. Hold it.
So it times it.
It times at 60 seconds and you're done. And the lovely thing about it, I always say, at the point you want to punch me, it's over.
Yes.
So we're going to go into this one.
Repeat.
Top, middle. Squeeze the legs together. Make sure the hips are facing forward. And
Oh, this
Cassie.
one's easier to do.
So, well, we sometimes have a stronger
stronger
side.
leg.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. You want to make sure that back leg is straight, Cassie.
Would you,
Lovely. Squeeze.
advise footballers to have this?
They do actually. Lots of the Premiership.
Do they?
football teams,
Seriously?
They train on them. It's a serious piece of equipment, not just for girls. I think there's a bit of a misconception that it's easy exercise for women,
Yeah.
but it's
It's
a
not
serious piece of
easy, though,
It's
'cause
not
it-
easy
it
at all. No.
burns.
But the good
feel
thing
the
about
burn.
it,
I
you
like
can.
it, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm liking the pain.
Wonderful. Okay, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, wide legs, nice wide plie. We're going to come down to about here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the legs. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the legs. You've got 20 seconds. You're cursing me now. You'll be kissing me in the summer. And squeeze up. Well done, ladies. That'll teach you to go out drinking. When you use the straps on the power plate, you have to keep them very, very tight because you're trying to work that muscle. You're trying to work those vibrations into the muscle. So, we're going to go swimming. Shoulders down your back. Keep the belly in.
Oh, we just keep
And
the
you're
belly in.
constantly pulling up against those straps. Okay, so you can be like
yeah, that's
synchronized
right.
swimmers.
That's kind of like water skiing.
It is. Ready, girls? Go. Bend the knees slightly, and we're going to go forwards and out. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And forwards and out. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Slide the shoulders down your back. You need to bend those elbows a little bit, hun.
Can you imagine your lovely man, Cassie, doing this with you?
Yeah.
His and hers, you could get one in the house.
Yeah. We could wear outfits like this. We could wear pink. I'd wear blue.
I could imagine Jason in these shorts.
Yeah. I don't think it would all fit in there.
I don't think he's going to torture me after he's seen me in this.
How was that?
Love it.
Ready for some stomach ones?
Yeah. I
Okay.
love stomach ones.
And if there's some water, I'm dying.
Okay, let me get you some water.
So, Cassie, do you think it's important for us footballers, girlfriends and wags to keep fit.
Yeah, I think it's important for anyone to keep fit, just like for well-being and to make yourself feel better.
And this is different, isn't it? I quite like
Yeah.
this. It's a bit wacky.
But to be honest, I thought that it
different.
was just going to be like you didn't have to do a lot, but it actually really hurts.
But when you went out with Michael, were you always having to keep fit with
Thank
him?
you.
Because he was a footballer and, you know...
No, we didn't really do like exercise together, but obviously. I did do
Did a bit of exercise now and then.
of course.
But not of this variety.
No, but I like this. It's good. What are you applying, by the way? What are you trying to get to?
Nothing.
What are you trying to
It's all good vibes, good vibes. Right, so what's next? Then we're gonna put through.
I think you ought to do stomach ones now. Let me just take your water
You know,
away.
I've had a late night and I'm a bit fragile.
It's called the plank, that's
So you
all right.
go- it's
So we're
called
going to go
plank.
down. It's called the plank. And basically, you're holding your hips up with your stomach muscles.
Cassie's written about a few of them in her book.
Yeah.
Okay? If you get into position, I shall switch the machine on.
Will you go through
This is going to hurt.
Of course I will. So I'd say that's probably right for you. You want to make sure that you're not up on your toes. If you need to come down on your knees, you can, but just remember the tension of the stomach muscles.
Okay.
Yeah? So the muscles that you're aiming to tighten up are the ones that run from your pubic bone to your belly button.
So what do you want to do with it?
You're just pulling up. You're just pulling the belly button up into the spine. Just pull that belly button into the spine.
That's it.
Keep your hips up, yep.
I quite like
That's
this
me,
one.
that's me.
This is an easy one.
Well, that probably shows that you've got good core muscles. I'll make it harder then. Up you go. Left foot
I
up.
said that.
Hold it up. Excellent. You want to imagine you've got a glass of pink champagne on the small of your back.
Oh, if
And you
only.
mustn't spill a drop because it's mine. Put the foot down and then pick up your right leg. Excellent. Well held, Lizzie. And then, Cassie, if you just remember to pick your hips up, lovely. Hold it up. And drop that leg. Good. And then hold it up here for the last 7 seconds. Lift those hips up. Good.
Oh, that was a killer.
Oh, baby. Did you say pink champagne or not?
After you've done the workout, Lizzie. So you ready?
workout?
After the workout. So we're going to have a stretch out. Press repeat. And we're going to go down, legs together, legs open, down we go, deep squat. And over to the right, legs together. Excellent. And carry on. Deep squat. Open up the legs, Lizzie. Open up those legs. Don't let those knees come in. Excellent. Deep squat. Lovely. You can really feel that one working, can't you? Make sure the bottom doesn't go lower than the knees. So not lower than the knees. Really control them.
Baby, I
Are you both all right? Has that woken you up?
Yeah, baby, it's done more than wake me up.
Has that got rid of your hangover?
Yeah, kind of.
All right, you just come through next time. Good. Keep going. 3 seconds. End it in the middle and slowly up. Woo, well done.
Baby, way to go, Cassie. Well done, Naheed. Wow, thank you.
You're really welcome.
Well, that's it for today's show. Thank you to my gorgeous guest, Cassie Sumner. You're gorgeous, Naheed here at Good Vibes. Baby, I'm in the mood now. Come on, Cassie. Come on, let's go and get physical. Are you ready?
Yeah.
See you next time. Bye. La la. My special guest today is kind of half rock star, half wag.
She works hard for the money. Woo! So hard for the money. She works hard for the money. Ooh, yes she does. What she do? Hard for the money. She works it hard, girl, yeah. Hard